The Miami Heat starting lineups: Kyle Lowry and Max Strus in the backcourt, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Omar Yurtseven, who started in their first preseason game as Eric Spoelstra, kind of testing what it's like to play with two bigs. Another thing he does extremely well. There's Kessler Edwards poked away. Edwards.
They're optimistic that perhaps by the last preseason game he will play. You know, Joe Harris will be a starter in all likelihood, you would think. But what are the opportunities for Edwards?
Meanwhile, Adebayo, good defensive play to strip Kevin Durant. Adebayo and Butler, two of the top defenders. Kyle Lowry also has been an excellent defender. Royce O'Neal, a perfect addition on that end of the floor. Claxton double team and stolen. Good help defense there from Strus. Strus back to Adebayo. Markieff Morris, who played sparingly last year from Miami in an injury-riddled season. In and out for O'Neal. Both teams lost their preseason opener. Miami lost to Minnesota, and that's played with Philadelphia. Results don't matter. Teams just want to start getting that continuity going.
6'4", he can check multiple positions. Think about it. Nightly, he was drawing the toughest assignment for the Jazz.
Simmons using the right hand. Ball poked away, knocked out, will go down the other way. Edmund Sumner. Nice to see Sumner back on the floor. He had a torn Achilles, former Pacer. Mills shot block Lowry. Good defense there.
Start with Kevin Durant, Mr. Highsmith.
He's not backing down, playing him very physical. Sumner to Markieff Morris. High arcing three, comes up short, ball deflected. Lowry, guy's just trying to get into rhythm. Brooklyn has 4 preseason games like most teams. The Heat have 5. Sumner misses that. And again, with all those guys out, some of these rookies are going to get some extended minutes. The lob pass, broken up. Good knock away there from Kane. And Nikola Jovic, their first-round pick out of Serbia. I believe each team has used 26 players already. Well, again, you can't put too much on anything in the preseason, but they gave up 42 points in the first quarter the other night.
Right.
Exactly. And they all know that, and Steve Nash knows that, and they've got to commit better defensively. Bad pass, and picked up inside, and there's the rookie with his bucket off the steal. A terrific international player, played for the Serbian national team, played in the Serbian Pro League last year. More good defense from Kane. And Thomas doesn't get it off in time. There's some Miami Heat defense. Shot clock winding down. Edwards realizes. Can't get it to fall. Jovic, the rebound. Look at that handle for a guy 6'11". Nice feet inside. That's good team basketball.
But as you know, Mike, at the most important times, your weaknesses are exposed, and you're still going to have to go through that crucible if you're Ben Simmons.
Well, he hadn't played since May of 2021. I think it was 470 days. So it's going to take a while just to, as great a player as he can be, to get that comfortable rhythm night in and night out at Cleveland.
How does Atlanta look with DeJounte Murray?
And Toronto, throw Toronto.
Toronto.
Is he in scoring mode? Is he facilitating mode? He was even in decoy mode. As Lowry with the steal.
There's a feel to that. That's okay, I feel good. Maybe that 10-foot jump shot.
Kevin Durant doing Kevin Durant things. No Kyrie Irving tonight. Royce O'Neal has looked good at both ends. Durant. Good help defense there from Butler to force that. He didn't play much last year, certainly during the regular season, only 8 games. So it's almost like they got a new player. And if he's even close to what he was special before that injury.
Great sink down by Kane. Boy, you love the activity of Miami.
Boy, Kane having himself quite the first half. I think he would be humbled by that. Almost a steal from Butler. Mills gets it back, but then through the hands of Markieff Morris. CR. So the starters do come out to begin the third. As Durant launches, misses. Royce O'Neal, good ball denial there from Strus. Claxton comes to help. Shot clock at 6. Edwards rushed that a bit. Adebayo the rebound.
I did like the possession by Bam, though. Just in terms of like reading the game, and no whistle at all there. 25 years old, right? Bam Adebayo.
Yep.
So imagine.
Not even really in his prime yet.
Right. Imagine the growth still to come from this guy.
Simmons. Claxton couldn't handle it. Steps right into that spot, comes up short. Again, Simmons another rebound. We've talked about his defense, his passing. He's an excellent rebounder. Obviously at 6'10". You know, it's also up to the player. Certain veterans, like, I need to get in some game shape. I need to play more minutes. Others, there were 1,700 take fouls last year. This year, though, if you do that, and the identifying factor is defense doesn't make a legitimate play on the ball or gives up on the play or out of position.
Will be interesting, Mike. Obviously Kyle Lowry would start at the point guard, which pushes him off the ball, should relieve some of the pressure. His numbers were down notably in the playoffs. I'm sure that adds motivation to him. What you saw was teams that give him a tremendous amount of attention.
We said, we're going to be a lot younger, faster, and we hope to continue to hang our hat defensively. And, of course, we're more experienced. And so I just think what he's added to his game in terms of his strength.
And he needed to get stronger, not get bumped off, handle the blitzes, don't get sped up.
Marcus Garrett, there he is, number 0, back in from Miami with Strus, Robinson. The rookie's back in as well. Nikola Jovic, the rookie from Serbia, had some good minutes. Highsmith also out there. There's Cam Thomas. Patty Mills in and out.
Starts, minutes, productivity required by this group.
And an offensive foul.
How many charges have the Miami Heat taken tonight? I believe, is that 3?
At least as Strus draws that one. Watanabe. Sumner. Strus trying to stay with him. Watanabe, the jump shot misses. Strus quick outlet, pushes it up the floor. Feed inside to Morris, who struggles to hold on. And it's going to be Miami ball. Excuse me, made. Cam Thomas. There's Chioza. Chioza back in Brooklyn this year after last year being in Golden State. And thought they were going to get him back.
He raises the level of edge every time he steps between the lines.
Caleb Martin had his best season last year with Miami, coming off the bench.
Yes, and you know what I love about Caleb Martin?
And you get that opportunity. Smith forcing Duke baseline. Cam Thomas, Watanabe. Orlando Robinson also in now for Miami, another rookie from Fresno State. Deflected out.
Nice look.
Oh, Sharp couldn't quite get enough English on it. All their star players and significant players, the amount of games they missed. By the way, Darius Days, a rookie from LSU, has come on. David Duke. And you know they're doing that, like one after another on how to get better. And that's the way to get better at that.
No doubt.
Oh, nice play from Smith. But Chioza with a hustle. Days gets it. Bouye lays it up and in.
Curious to see how Minnesota looks. with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert.
I don't think Towns is playing tonight. The Miami Heat, and not just their starters, but their bench, just tenacity defensively as they hold Brooklyn to 39% shooting and force 25 turnovers.